Hey guys, welcome.
One of the biggest questions we get as a polyamory relationship is,
how do you find a polyamorous partner or more polyamorous partners?
So here are some tips on how to find other polyamorous partners.
We actually have, as a throuple or triad, dated other girls, and this is some tips on how we've been able to meet people who are open to the idea of dating us, and dating all three of us, because we are an open polyamorous triad.
So listen up, write these notes down, and make sure you talk to your partners about these tips because they actually work.
Yeah, so I think that the important thing is for either one of the girls to approach the other person. It works a little bit better that way, because if the guy goes out and starts trying to approach the girls, it might be a little bit intimidating.
Well, Cha-Cha approached me also, and I know that I think, like, when I met her at the concert, and I think, like, I just was so, interested in talking
Sexy.
to her, and yeah, she was super sexy, and I just was, like, wanting to hang out with them more, because I knew that they were dating, right? So, obviously, that means I was open to being interested in them together, because I already knew that they were together. So by talking to Cha-Cha, I already knew what I was getting myself into.
So it's also important to kind of make that fact known that you have another partner or partners, so that the other person, it's not a shock to them. You don't want to ever surprise someone and have them come to your house and be like, oh, hey, we're in a triad, you want to join?
So honesty is definitely a good tip that we want to share with you. One tip that I know that it always works, and is when you go anywhere. If you go out at a bar or you go out to a club, start talking to people. Tell them, hey, I'm polyamory, you're really sexy. Have you ever thought about joining a couple, or if you're by yourself, or if you're already in a trio like us, then we present ourselves like that.
Yeah,
because
reach out.
if you don't communicate, it's like you can have 100 people that are polyamorous in the room, but if you walk in there expecting that they're going to come up to you, chances are that's never going to happen. Mm-hmm. So you have to communicate to people and tell them, hey, I'm polyamory and we're open and we think you're fucking sexy and we want to have you as part of our team.
And keep trying, because there could be some people that you're not maybe reaching out to the right crowd, or it's just maybe not the right night, or something like that, or day, and you have to just continue to try. Don't let just continue to reach out, because there could be more loves out there that are in the world. There's so many people in the world, and you'd be surprised to find out who you could meet by being open to this type of thing. And consent is really important, to just make sure that like everybody is like mutually consenting to what is going on, and it can be such a beautiful thing to be a part of a polyamorous relationship and to find more polyamorous partners. So,
and you always have to remember too that if you have to put yourself in their shoes too. Remember that there's going to be 6 eyes, or in your case maybe 4 eyes, if it's you and your partner, there's going to be 4 eyes looking at that one person. It's really intimidating, so always try to maybe like move out of the room a little bit. If you're the guy, kind of like give them their space, so it could be a 2-on-2, and then go in there slowly. Like it's that's how I felt. Like I feel like sometimes that when we have a girl over and imagine it's 6 eyes looking at that one girl. It's very intimidating, right? It can become a stressful situation. You can overthink things, and a person that would come in maybe open-minded at the end might close their mind, because their anxiety, their insecurities will start coming in. So it's always good to make that person feel very, very welcome, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So honesty, communication, and I think a third one is a really big one, is the law of numbers. And Jimmy always talks about this, is don't give up if 10 people turn you down, if 20 people turn you down, because the law of numbers will always be on your side. There's always going to be that one person that will say yes. And not to say that you are just looking for anybody, but the fact is that when you approach a person, they might not be ready, and maybe in a year from now, they might come back.
If their heart's open, their heart might not be ready for that. So you just have to it's kind of a, what is it? It's a not dangerous. It's a it's pretty scary to open your heart to people.
It is,
but
to one person, I imagine to 3 people.
Yeah,
you have no idea what their agenda is, and they'll be like, I wonder what their agenda is. There's 3 people's different agendas, maybe. So it can be overwhelming. And one of the most important things, I think, is also keeping the vibe like, putting some lights, putting some candles, putting things that'll make the mood.
Jimmy is so romantic, so it really helps out to have just
Some
that
roses.
romance out there and just kind of have fun. At the end of the day, you always just want to have fun, make it an experiment, an experience, because that's what life is all about. You want to just continue to contribute to your relationship, and at the end of the day, the most beautiful thing is that whether it works out, you're all happy, or if it doesn't work out, you get to talk about it with your partners and still have that communication and
learn from what the mistakes you might have made and
maybe improve
it. Yeah.
So Summer, what is one tip that you would give to the girls that are always asking you, Summer, I'm always looking for a girl and I can never find someone? What would be one magical tip that you would offer?
I'd say reach out. Like, be consistent, reach out and communicate. The more that you communicate with people that you want to be on the same page with, the better chance you are of being on that page. So I think that make sure that it's something you all want, everybody involved, all parties, like your partner, talk to your partner, make sure that they feel really comfortable, and just go out there and reach out, because like you said, if you're in a room with a bunch of people, a lot of them could be open to something. If you like them, definitely reach out. Don't wait, because life is short.
Yeah, that's true.
What about you, Jimmy?
I think being calm and not excited for both, either the female or the male in the relationship, not to get overexcited about the situation and kind of more strategize on how you'll accomplish your goal in that setting.
And for me, being respectful. I think that respect really puts a huge I wouldn't say boundary, but it just predefines how a well of a turnout is going to be. Respect for your loved ones, respect for the person, and obviously we mentioned communication, law of numbers, and what was the other one?
Well, they can go back and play it.
It was one of those.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys wrote down a lot of tips. We have a lot more in that we love to offer you. We've had terrible experiences, and we've had
we'll talk about some of them.
Amazing experiences. So I hope this works, and I hope you guys kick it off with an amazing polyamory relationship where it brings you a lot of sex, a lot of experience, a lot of fun. Go out and just do it.
All right, guys. Well, appreciate you guys joining us again. Make sure to like and subscribe, share our videos so that we can get more people watching these videos, so we can keep making more of these videos. And if no one loves you guys,
Polyam loves you.